Hi guys, I'm Syrachime and I welcome you back to another episode of Pokemon SoulSilver. In the last episode, we took on Lance and had a very intense, close battle with him and managed to defeat him to become the Pokemon League champion. Took a lot of hard work and honestly quite a bit of luck, but thanks to Bloke, we were able to secure a victory and become the new Pokemon League champion. And that was actually all we were able to do, or at least that's all the game had for us. So in this episode, even though we are the Pokemon League champion and the game is pretty much done, at least with the Johto region, there is still actually quite a lot to explore, believe it or not. This is one of those Pokemon games where the aftergame is incredibly huge, and we're going to tackle it all starting in this episode here. So as we actually get started, if you're kind of confused as to where I am, well, if this kind of looks unfamiliar to you, it's because it's the place that I absolutely dread the most, and that is because it is my home. Yes, as annoying as my mother was, for some reason the game creators thought you being home was a big deal, so yeah, we're at our mother's house, but I do not want to stay here because, well, I have disowned my mother, so we are leaving. But of course, as we know, it is never that simple because our mother will see us and we are not very ninja-like. Anyway, hi, Chime. Professor Elm told me that he has something to give you. Oh, Professor Elm, saved by the the eccentric Pokemon Professor. Oh yeah, I'll gladly go visit that guy. It was nice visiting you, Mom. So you go back to whatever it is you do whenever I'm not here. Probably missing me and contemplating ways to make my existence miserable from a distance. But whatever makes you happy, do it. I'm leaving. Okay. So we actually do want to head over to Professor Elm's place because he does have something very interesting for us that makes this, well, pretty much makes the aftergame stuff even possible. That is, if we go up here and talk to him, he will say, wait for it, hi, Chime, or just Chime. For some reason I thought Elm was Hi, but anyway, there you are. I called because I have something for you. What do you got for me, dude? See, it's an SS ticket. Wonder what that stands for. I don't know, Secret Service? Secretive I don't know. Anyway, now you could catch Pokemon in Kanto. And with that, we obtain the SS ticket without telling us exactly where this thing is, what we need to do, and how exactly it helps us catch things in Kanto. Anyway, the ticket will let you take the fast ship that departs from Olivine City. Okay, so at least this guy turns around and answers our questions. That's more than Professor Oak would have done. But you knew that already, Chime. Well, yeah, I knew that, but the person playing may not know that. Crazy guy. Anyway, after all, you've adventured all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. That's assuming the guy even remembers who I am. Give my regards to the guy that doesn't know whether I'm a boy or a girl. I will do that. Alright, well what you're supposed to actually do is when you actually get this SS ticket, you can actually take this to Olivine City as he said, and there's actually a ship there that will take us to Kanto. Now I don't know why on earth we couldn't just go straight to Kanto from, well, the Indigo Plateau, and honestly we could, but we need to actually take the ship to get to where we need to go, so Betty, it's time to do your thing and take us to Olivine City. One of my favorite cities in the game for reasons I have already specified. I can't say, well, I guess actually we'll say that for when we actually get into Kanto. I guess I'll say it anyway. I'm actually really enjoying. I am looking forward to actually getting into Kanto because there are a lot of really neat things over there. A lot of pretty things too. We'll cover that later. Alright. So anyway, well, apparently we don't have to give our regards to Professor Oak in Kanto because he's here. He's so senile, he doesn't even know where he's at. Anyway, hello. You are starting to have the attitude of a champion, Chime. Well, that's kind of a good thing to have considering that I am the champion, but moving on. It's time for your Pokédex to match who you are. What do you mean by that? Let me see your Pokédex for a second. Okay, but please don't break it, Professor Oak. It's the only one I've got. I'll upgrade your Pokédex with the National mode. So you mean this thing had a mode in it that was just let you catch Pokemon nationally, but... oh, never mind. Just let Professor Oak do his thing. And with that, we have received our National Dex. It won't be easy to complete the National Dex. However, I'm sure you will be honest. I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I plan on catching nothing else besides legendary Pokemon, but sure, I'll give it a wholehearted effort. There we go. Exclamation mark. Oh, time flies. At least he could tell time. I have a radio show to record at Goldenrod Radio Tower. You must be heading for Kanto. I suppose that's where I'm going. If you come near Pallet Town, do drop by my Pokemon Research Lab. Alright, I will do that if you will remember where it's at. Well, we'll just let him do his thing. Alright, so as we actually talk to this guy and actually get onto the SS Aqua here, I guess I actually can tell you guys about the National Dex that, if you've never actually played the game before. So pretty much the National Dex will allow you to actually see and capture every Pokemon that exists in the game. So yeah, you can actually catch Pokemon from the 3rd generation, 4th generation, 1st generation. Pretty much all those can be seen. I don't know if they can be caught in this particular game. But yeah, that's more or less what you need to actually do. Or yeah, that's what the National Dex is for. Okay, so getting away from that, we are finally on the SS Aqua, where, despite how big the ship is, it's not as luxurious and big as you'd expect it to be, but first things first. Oh, dude, why are you running into me? Whoa, excuse me, I was in a hurry. I can see that. What's the rush, dude? My granddaughter is missing. You know, I'm 10 years old and I'm going through the world by myself. Is it really such a big deal unless you're one of those people that actually care about your child in these games? Maybe you are. Well, they might exist out there. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Yeah, I'll most certainly do that. Okay. Well, anyway, we are going to go take care of that in a little bit, but since we are here on the SS Aqua, yeah, we got a little bit of time before we get to Kanto. I guess we're going to actually kind of talk to a couple people. So we'll start with this guy here. He says, here's your cabin. If your Pokemon are hurt, take a nap in the bed. That will heal them. Okay, way to state the obvious. Well, anyway, there are some Pokemon trainers in here. If you do battle them, you can come in here. If you get injured, you can swap out your Pokemon over there. If you want to take a nap, just go on over, lay in the bed, and you will fall asleep. Heal up, and wake up with a fully healed party. Isn't that just lovely? So yeah, if you want to heal up, like I said, there are trainers in here. If you want to heal up, just go over there and you're good to go. So I'm not actually going to battle all these trainers here, but I guess I will go ahead and show a couple just because, you know, I kind of can / want to. I guess we'll start with this guy up here, who is perfectly placed, a flamethrower, or fire, whatever he is. Anyway, I'm going to Kanto to put on fire breathing shows. Oh, that's what he is, a fire breather. I don't know why I thought he was a firefighter or something. Anyway. Okay, so apparently he said nothing else. Alright, so yeah, the trainers in here are... Yeah, the reason I'm not going to be doing a lot of battling is because, as you can see, they are incredibly low-leveled. We're back to battling trainers and stuff that are at level 36. So I will not be doing a ton of battles on screen, but just to kind of throw some battles in, because I know, well, outside of the Pokemon League, the road up to the League was not very battle-intensive. And that takes care of coughing. Anyways, about to send out another thing. I love doing that. I did that quite a bit in Pokemon Fire Red. Is funny. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, like I said, the trainers in here are mostly around level 36, so it may not be the best place to level up, but you may want to start leveling up for reasons that I will probably explain or we will actually see in an episode or two. There's a Flareon. Well, you know what I'm going to do with that? Anytime a Flareon's out there, I gotta send out Calcifer. Gotta show that my Calcifer is the king of the Flareons. To this point, I think he actually is. I don't know how many Flareons we've actually encountered on our journey, but I know that I've defeated every single one of them with Calcifer. Of course, then again, I don't know a fire type in the game that could actually stand up to this thing. Of course, I say that now. Why did you... Okay, let me run through the thought process. You use Flamethrower on a Pokemon that has Flash Fire, and then when they're underground, you use Quick Attack to go first, and you miss them twice? I can see why this fire breather doesn't have much of a career in Johto, just saying. Frizzle, the flame's tiny. Okay. So, Mother! I just left you! Come on, at least give me an episode before you call me, please! Ugh, hate that crazy lady. Alright. So there are a couple of other trainers here. If you actually go down here, this right here will actually serve as something kind of important here in a little bit. And we'll just talk to him just for the humor of it, and he says, ZZ, hey, we got a lumberjack in here. Well, what? I'm awake, of course. And he snaps off. Hey, dude, don't wake up, I got an alligator here. Oh, go ahead and kiss him, bloke. It's not like he's really going to care. Well, that guy is going to be important for something in a little bit, but I'll kind of explain what that is later. Okay, so actually getting on to the meat of the mission, the guy that we ran into is actually not here. For some reason, I thought he was. But you remember that guy that was looking around for his wee granddaughter that was lost? And where exactly is this guy? Yeah, I did a practice run of this to actually see where everyone was, but for some reason... Oh, there he is. So yeah, keep in mind, this guy was frantically looking around the boat earlier, and now look at him. He just hops up and down. Oh, hello. My granddaughter is still missing. If she's on the ship, that's okay. Really? Your granddaughter's missing on the ship, and as long as she's on the ship, you're okay? I mean, yeah, you kind of narrow it down, but for all we know, there could... never mind. She's an energetic child, so she may be bothering someone. That worries me. Oh, you don't know the half. You want to talk about someone that bothers you? You should meet my mother. I think your granddaughter and my mom would get along very well. All right, come on, bloke, let's get out of here. Well, where you want to go to actually find this guy's granddaughter? She's actually going to be down the stairs, but we have to kind of take care of something before we can actually find his granddaughter. And I will explain what that is. Well, it kind of has to do with that sleeping guy. We'll talk about that in a minute. First things first, if we make our way towards the engine room, this guy will say, "Hey, kid, could I get you to look for my buddy? Sure, it's not like I'm an errand boy or anything." "Here, excuse me. He's taking it easy somewhere. That good for nothing. I want to go find him, but I'm on guard." On guard from what? Random people that are going to come down here and destroy your engine? Yes, 10-year-old childs are really the terrorists of the future. Anyway, oh wait, but I'm on guard duty and have to stay right here. Okay, scratch that. This guy's just on guard duty. But again, I don't know exactly what this guy is on guard duty for. Oh, well, apparently that sleeping guy we found is actually the guard that we have to wake up. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that so we can actually proceed on and get over to Kanto. Alright, so to wake this guy up, well, be forewarned, you're going to have a little battle here. Not that it's really that big of a deal, but I'm still going to go ahead and send out the proper Pokemon accordingly. And we'll start with Sakura. And if we actually go talk to this guy, he will say, wait for it, exclamation mark. He hops out of his bed and... What? You're saying I was asleep? Show some respect. Dude, it's hard for you to say you're not asleep when you are throwing Z's literally on the screen. Just saying. A crewman on duty would never be so unmindful as to take a nap in the place like this, and yet you were doing it. What does that say about your character? I resent your implication. I challenge you. Fine, you do that. But I'm going to insult your honor by beating you with a Pokemon wearing a flower skirt. Yes, I totally went there. So this guy thinks he's such a big hotshot. Let's see how he actually does against Sakura in the sun. I never did get a chance to show this strategy very well in the Pokemon League, so we're going to do it here. And, alright, good job, Sakura. Alright, I don't exactly know how Sakura's going to do. I mean, I'm not worried from an offensive standpoint, but like I said a long time ago, Sakura's not an offensive Pokemon, has the capabilities, and... Okay, just shocked the life out of me. Good job, Sakura. Alright, so the next Pokemon, while the sun is still strong, is a Machoke. No, I'm going to keep Sakura out there. This guy is going to regret taking a nap on the job. I am going to insult his honor by beating him with a Pokemon in a flower skirt. I can't think of anything more degrading than losing to a hula dancer. Especially one that's a Pokemon. You know how funny that would be? If that's what he was dreaming about, being a sailor. Alright, I know that's just probably a generic view, but that's still just kind of funny to think about. Alright, so he's about to send out a Psyduck. Well, this game is pretty much in the bag. Good job, Sakura. And we get to see the strategy. Man, I wish we had Sunny Day a lot earlier in the game. I really feel like my Pokemon have missed out on a lot of potential because, well, just because I didn't really have the option of using things like this, the Sunny Day, the Solar Beam, stuff like that. But it's alright, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world, I can say that much. We will definitely be seeing a lot of this in the future, so let's just put it that way. Alright, such we beat this Psyduck here. That is the last of his Pokemon, and we have just insulted his honor. I just woke up. I couldn't focus. So you just admitted you were asleep. You really are a horrible liar. Anyway, losing to you has woken me up. Well, I'm glad that is the case. I will mend my ways and work hard. Can you keep it a secret that I was taking a nap here? Sure, no problem. I'll also keep the secret the fact that you lost to a hula dancer. Anyway, please don't tell the captain. I make no promises to the likes of you, you crazy person. But honestly, who am I going to tell? My character says nothing. Seems to be the theme of the Pokemon games, or just any game in general where the hero says nothing. Except Mario. In that case, he talks a little bit too much, just saying. Alright, so for actually beating that guy, this guy is no longer considering us a threat. I don't know why, but thanks, kid. I yelled at him. Good, so he'll quit slacking off. Alright, well, I'm glad that totally changed your perspective of things. I can't get over how much, 10-year-old children are just the epitome of, well, just excellence in this world. Wonder what happens when you actually get off of 10 years old and become 11. If your view of the world changes. Well, I'm sure your view does, but if the view of everybody else around you changes. Oh, well, anyway, where I'm going, if you're lost, is we're actually heading to the captain's cabin, because that is where this little girl is. So she is indeed actually bothering this captain. If we actually go talk to him, they will say, this little girl keeps asking me to play with her. Ouch! Please don't stretch my ear. Wow! Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. I want to play more. Exclamation mark! Wow, you're going to play with me? I wasn't going to, but I suppose I will if it'll get you off the captain's back. Let's play hide and seek. I'll hide, so close your eyes. You know, that game would actually be very good if you wanted to have somebody leave you alone. I mean, think about it. We're going to play hide and seek. You go hide, and I'm just going to go do other things. Anyway, thank you for playing with her. You may think being a captain is a somewhat easy job, but it's actually quite demanding. That little passenger has gone out of the room. So she can't be off the ship, so she must be hiding somewhere around here. Dude, if you think being a captain is a hard job, try being in my shoes of being a Pokemon trainer and your mother calling you constantly. I guarantee you, you will have a different tune about what a challenging job is. Alright, so we're going to go find this little girl so we can kind of move on to the next part of the game. And where she actually is, believe it or not, she is incredibly easy to find. And she really didn't go that far. So, where to actually find her is the only place on the ship we haven't gone to yet. I mean, we can't go up here. There's something kind of funny up there. If we have time, I'll show it. But where she is, I wonder where the little girl with the yellow bow might be. Might she be over here? Wow, I am a master hide-and-seek player. Oh, you found me. You bet I did. Next time, wear something a little more conspicuous. Or inconspicuous. I don't really know. Anyway, I better go back to my grandpa. And with that, we are taking on a wild adventure. Boy, she is hyperactive, almost as much as that Meryl. Anyway, Grandpa, here I am. I was playing hide-and-seek with this guy. Chime, was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter. Well, it seems to be a theme for me. I entertain my mother somehow, and many other people that see me screaming at the screen because of it. But moving on, I want to thank you for that. Take this. And with that, we obtain a metal coat, which would be an awesome item if I had somebody to trade with. But I do not, so it is not so much. Of course, it does power up the power of steel-type moves by 10%, so it could be kind of useful if you want to use it to like a power-boosting item. But anyway, Fast Ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. Yes, you read that right, Vermilion City. We are officially in the Kanto region. So yeah, from this point, we can actually get out of here if we so much want to. And I think we will actually do that. There are a couple trainers in here, but honestly, they're all around level 35. It's not really worth it. So, to get off the ship, we're going to talk to this guy. He will say, Fast Ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. Okay? If you say so. And with that, we have officially made it into the Kanto region where, well, just beyond these doors, and just beyond those doors, is a region that we have not seen for quite a while. And that is the region of Kanto. So yeah, we actually have the Kanto region here with everything in it that was in Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Red, and yeah, it's just everything that's here. And this is going to be the start of a brand new adventure for us. We can actually go to every region in the Kanto region and take part in the various gym leaders that are here. Now, some things have changed, a lot of things have changed, and we're going to see all of that as we actually proceed on. But for the time being, I think we're actually going to go ahead and call things off here. As much as I would absolutely love to get our new adventure started in the Kanto region, I think we'll actually save that for another episode. The trip getting here was kind of interesting, and I really want to save the exploration of what's to come for when we actually have a little bit more time. So that's going to be it for this particular episode here. Next time in my Let's Play of Pokemon SoulSilver, we are going to proceed beyond these doors and check out the Kanto region, see what has changed in 3 years, and then just kind of see where things go from there. So, until that time, I will catch you guys later.